Hello guys and welcome here to the Dover International Raceway. Today we bring you the AAA 400 benefiting Autism Speaks. Today starting on the pole will be Jackson Lynn. Starting in second will be the 17 Joseph Curtis. Third will be Charles Sanford. Fourth Trent Fusion. Fifth is the 55 Stephen Thompson. Sixth is 38 Tim Randolph. Seventh is Joey Tiff. Eighth is Gene Sanford. Ninth is Nate Rattray, and in 10th we got Joshua Saculli. Let's take you to the starting lineup here at Dover. Pace car will peel off. We saw an exciting finish at Talladega. I don't think we'll see the same here today, but is it a possibility? Can Joseph Curtis redeem himself starting in second? We're going to find out as Jackson Lynn will lead him to the green and we are underway. "17 in the wall in the opening lap. And Charles Sanford leads the opening lap, but Jackson Lynn grabs the lead and he gets a huge advantage over second place. Charles Sanford stuck his nose in there, got a bonus point. Caution is out. 5 of Ryan Monaco. It looks like the 14, Jess McNeilson, Zach Fitzwater. That is a tough break for all those guys. It's a little early, but let's see if they will make the pit stops. Maybe short pit it just a little bit. It looks like we have a few takers. Let's go see what happened though. Looks like they got a little 3 wide off the corner. Jessica McNeilson just clips the 22 and then gets down into the 11. Causes a mini wreck down there. And then Zach Fitzwater, just innocent bystander there. Same for Eric Faden and the number 47. Tough break for those guys. Let's take you back to the green. Here we go. They've received the 1 to go this time. Joey Tiff will be the race leader now. Trent Fusion in second. Tim Randolph in third. Zach Buchanan in fourth. Patrick Smith fifth. Richard Kinghart in sixth. Sam Curtis in seventh. Caitlin Sang in eighth. DJ Curtis in ninth. And Chase Marks rounds out your top 10 as we are back underway here at Dover. I'd keep an eye on that 4. He might make a run here. But the 21 for the time being hangs on to the race lead. And for third, it looks like Tim Randolph is going to get it with help from the 4 from behind. And how about Patrick Smith? Look at these 3 go-or-go-homers in the top 10. This is a good run going for them. Hopefully they can keep it going. As for the time being, Joey Tiff is going to get out to a big advantage. Keep in mind, this is the only time these guys are going to run Dover this season. It is not on the Chase schedule, I don't believe. And as Joey Tiff is only increasing his race lead at this point. That 38's hanging on tough. Right behind him, two go-or-go-homers battling for position. Richard Kinghart's going to take the 4th spot away. We mentioned it, he missed a lot of races to start the season, but as of late, he's been on a roll with the go-or-go-homers, just been making the field. He hasn't produced many good results yet, but like I said, it's baby steps, it's progress. So we will have to see if they can continue to improve. And right now he's going to look to pick off Zach Buchanan for 3rd. It's up ahead, there were a few pit stops, it looks like. And Joseph Curtis is ahead of him. They're maintaining about a half a second lead each time around in that Wood Brothers 21. It's our 11th race and we've had 9 different winners. Tim Horton has won 3 times and he's the only repeat winner this season. Joey Tiff would make our, he would make our 9th different winner in 11 races. It's been 8 different winners this season in 10 races. Doesn't look like we're going to have a battle for the lead, so let's go find the 42 actually, Tim Horton. We mentioned 3 wins this season. He's 30th at the moment. Keep in mind, though, as we go on board with them, keep in mind, the schedules in the past have never really benefited 3-time winners going forward. And now these guys are looking at him saying, well, he's already got 3 wins. We need to figure out how to stop him. How are we going to do that? Those are the questions being asked by everyone else in the garage area. We will see if anyone can actually put an end to their early season run. Keep in mind, Tim Horton now with 3 wins, he now owns the #1 seed solo over Trent Fusion. Trent Fusion has total control of the 2nd seed at this point in the season. It looks like we had a few pit stops possibly. The 4 is now in 2nd place. And this time it looks like the 21's going to make his way on, so 4. That'll hand the lead over to Joshua Scully and Gene Sanfer. So far, only 1 caution, which is miraculous. Keep in mind, these guys, the leaders have to come in now. These guys have about maybe 1 or 2 more laps before they got to pit, because these guys pitted on lap 3 of the race. They pitted under caution, and yeah, so they are going to have to pit very soon. In fact, they will pit this time by. That'll hand the lead over to Charles Sanfer. Well, a few of them are going to pit. Charles Sanfer and company will stay out another lap. Charles Sanfer led the opening lap for a bonus point. So he's already got his bonus point. Maybe just trying to stay out and stretch the fuel a little longer, thinking maybe he can gain a couple positions out of it. And the final 3 or 4 will come on. Actually, the final handful of guys will come on now. Here we go, Charles Sanford is in. And it's going to be 4 tires, it looks like, or at least right sides. In the 55, Stephen Thompson on his way into his pit stall. He gets to lead the lap as the caution is out. And now it's going to be interesting with the caution out. Who is going to be the race leader? It looks like 77 Thomas Elucer picked up a little damage. Here come all these guys cycling around. I believe the race lead will belong to Charles Sanford. Let's go see what happened. Chase Marks may be racing a little aggressive here, would be my guess. Puts the 8 up in the wall. This brings out caution. He's sideways. You see Caitlin saying nowhere to go. Zach Buchanan just barely brushes the 8. Excuse me. Anyway, we keep watching though. Jessica McNeilson coming off the pit lane, just nowhere to go. So that ends her day. And then Trent Fusion, just nowhere to go. Or I don't think he had enough time to react. Neither did Patrick Smith. Tough break for those guys. Let's take you back to the green. Getting ready for the restart. Take a look at all the cars out of the race at the moment. Tough break all around, but it looks like they scored. Charles Sanford just ahead of the pace car. He got to go around. Everyone else got stuck behind the pace car. Charles Sanford is your race leader. Alexander Rose leading the pack back to the green. And everyone else here is either fighting to get back on the lead lap or fighting to stay on, either fighting to stay on the lead lap or fighting to get back on the lead lap. Caution is back out. And it looks like they weren't ready to go yet, or someone log jammed it. Oh no, someone spun coming to the restart. Charles Sanford is not on his own anymore. Now he's going to have some company. They giveth and they taketh away. Let's go see what happened. Looks like 32 might have gotten a little jumpy on the restart. Tyler Rattry just into the back of the 5. Spins him out, and that will bring out the caution here. That is a tough break. Let's take you back to the green. Well, on the last restart, Charles Sanford had no company around him battling for position. This time by, he's going to have some company behind him as they've reordered everyone back into position. And on top of it, Charles Sanford did pit under the caution, so he should be good for a little while. Charles Sanford, Hillary Sanchez, Gene Sanford, Nathan Faden, and Joshua Scully, the top 5 as we're back underway. Now the question will be, can Charles Sanford hang on to the lead? He's had some bad luck in his Jello Cup Series career. He would sure love to hit victory lane for the first time today, but he's going to have some company behind him now. Hillary Sanchez battling, trying to get the lead, but it looks like she's going to kind of lose him a little bit here. And that'll allow Gene Sanford to go for second. Possibly. I'd keep an eye on them just in case. Gene Sanford might actually lose third. Joshua Scully's going to go around, so is Nathan Baden, so she's going to fall back to fifth. But now sixth because Brad Stover's looking for fifth. Charles Sanford still in the race lead. He's had an inconsistent season so far through 10 races. A win would definitely put them in a good position. And Hendrick has actually struggled this season. The 88 didn't make the race and has had some issues qualifying on time. The 24 to 48 have both struggled, both barely inside the top 33. And on top of it, well, Ryan Monaco in that 5 has been the only good news over at Hendrick Motorsports. None of them have gotten a win yet. Charles Sanford would love to change that today and end the skid for Hendrick Motorsports before we go to Charlotte. And right now, right behind him, he's got his teammate in the 48, and he's got Joshua Scully all over the back bumper. This is going to be interesting. Are we going to get a battle for the lead in turns 1 and 2? '27 just being ever so patient, battling for that position. He's just trying to make Charles Sanford slip, possibly. Man, he is all over the bumper of that 24, but is not willing to battle for the lead yet. It doesn't look like it. Or he's trying to force the 24 into a mistake. And he's going to want to make his move soon. He is clearly faster than that 24 is. But he needs to make that move soon. And just as we speak, there he goes. Joshua Scully to the race lead. Brad Stover to second. And now these two will duke it out for the race lead. But we should have pit stops coming up soon. Joshua Scully won a race last season, missed the chase. He was just flat out horrible last season, won it at Michigan. It's been easily over 30 races since his last Cup victory, and he would love to get another one. Brad Stover in second, though. 2 runner-ups last season, never won a race. He would love to change his luck this season in the 48. At a track where the 48 is known for winning. And it's all probably going to come down to the final pit stops. And these two are basically mano a mano in the final stages of the race. Brad Stover got a great run off too. He is all over the bumper of that 27. Catching someone here is one thing, passing him is another. And oh man, Brad Stover had to let up just a little bit. Or it looks like the 27 might have beat him back to the gas. And now the 27 is going to try and pull away a little bit here. He does a little, but the 48 gets a great run off the final corner right there. 13 to go. And pit stops. We'll hand the lead over to Brad Stover. And Charles Sanford will also stay out. Brad Stover has over a 3-second advantage for the lead, and staying out an extra lap could hand him the race lead. He's going to stay out another lap on top of it. '55 Stephen Thompson, 99 Nate Rattray will also stay out. He has the potential to win his first career race. It's still early though. There's still a lot of laps left. Oh, the 3 gets into the side of the 22 of Alexander Rowe. But Alexander Rowe will now take the race lead away. The points leader now leading the race. And I think he hit the wall that time by. And now he will slow and head to the pit lane. But he gets a bonus point. Alexander Rowe gets a lap led. And that is great for them. '48 had a bad pit stop. Joshua Scully will cycle around to the race lead. Bad pit stops will hurt you. And it just hurt Brad Stover's chance at his first career win. You can imagine he's got to be beating himself up over that one. That just dropped him from second, or from first to third on that cycle. 2 positions lost, just about. 1 or 2 positions right there, but he also just lost 3 seconds, 3 valuable seconds to that 27 team. Unless there's a caution, and there is. 19, Luis Hernandez. 7, Ethan Lynn. 93, Richard Johnson, right in front of the race leader, and he is slowing down. Something happened to the 27. Gene Sanford is now the race leader. That was kind of bizarre, a little bit. That is leaving us questioning a lot at the moment. Let's see what happened. Just a hard battle off the corner for the 11 and the 7 teams. And into the wall goes Ethan Lynn. So does Kevin McHugh on the bottom lane. Up and over as well for the 7. Almost over, I should say. Manages to get back on his wheels. Lucky break there. And then Richard Johnson kind of just gets picked up in this too. Let's see if we go back green. We just got the 1 to go. It's going to be a green-white checkered finish. I don't know what happened to the 27. Maybe he thought they were a little higher up. Misjudgment there, it looked like, by Joshua Scully, and it looks like it might cost him the race. But Gene Sanford is going to restart in the race lead. See the guys out of the race. Gene Sanford with the win could possibly move into the chase. Brad Stover will move into the chase if he wins today, and not to mention it could be his first career win. His best career finish is second. Joshua Sakali, Richard Kinghart, both looking for their second career wins, and Richard Kinghart has nothing to lose and nothing to gain really. He's like 47th in the point standings. We will see. Green flag is out. We are underway. Not to mention, will the 5 move over for his teammate? No, the 48's just going to beat him to the inside. And now he sets his sights on Gene Sanford. He has been faster than the 30 car today. Here we go. White flag is out. 1 lap to go. To the inside goes Brad Stover. But he's not going to get a run. Gene Sanford, final corners, all she has to do is protect the inside and she's got to win. Out of the final corner, Gene Sanford is going to pick up her first career win at Dover. Brad Stover again going to have to settle for second. That is a really tough break for the 48 team. You got to feel their pain right there. They got to break with the caution. They got a serious break with that caution coming out, and they just couldn't capitalize on it. Had a run on the 32. That really stinks for them. You gotta feel their pain. Third time in his career he's finished runner-up in a battle for the win. And Richard Kinghart comes home fourth. Great run for them, I should add as well. Same for Caleb Parker in the 96. Lots of the go or go home guys with some good finishes here today. We want to thank you for watching. Here come your results and standings. We will see you at Charlotte for the Coca-Cola 600. Goodbye, everyone.